shot, Babu. The Facebook gaming in the building.
Into the end zone! Five Nations, stand up!
One question we got to know is the 49ers, do they want smoke? They throwing hands in practice or what, man? God first in the chat. Appreciate everybody being here today. I just got one question. Did the Madden community fleece themselves? Back when people was arguing me about my take on play don't pay, saying they won the battle but lost the war, it was just that. 90% of the people who have Madden downloaded right now are not going to play college football ever again. Y'all got suckered into a war with a bunch of offline players playing college football, so much so that what did they do? They cut the prize pool for the MCS in half. Now, this is a new thing. People that are competitive Madden players should just take it on the chin and get busy. But you know what? Let me show you what they did. Because this is the slick thing. You can buy the whole field pass, not just level 25 to catch up like you used to because of early access. But if you had wanted to, you could have came right here and spent $200-300 and skipped all the way to level 45. So what does that mean, chat? It means that EA said, we got y'all. We're going to cut that since y'all want to get in a war with people who play offline, who don't even compete in the game mode. We're going to give you a great product. This Madden, early on, this is one of the better Maddens I've ever seen come out the gate. Evos, the content, the gameplay, no speed burst, no overpowered juke, nothing crazy like that so far, right? But then they put a $300 field pass in here for you to buy, along with a premium field pass for $15. And they put Evos for purchase. And you went to war with some people playing offline on college football, a game you're not even going to touch. It was a valiant effort, but long term, the MCS prize pool going from $1.5-2 million down to under $1 million is wild. You know, so it's like at the end of the day, I say content over competition anyways. I've always stood on that. I've had conversations with a lot of people in the Madden industry about that very take over the years, and I stand on that. If anybody want to debate that, you can. At the level of competition and the amount of time and money that you're going to put into the game to be able to compete, you're going to be at such stiff competition to try and make it through for a smaller prize pool that a person who just going to go create content and look for brand deals and ad revenue and do their own events is going to come out better. And they don't have to win every game. They don't have to win a 99% clip against everybody who wants their head. They really can just relax and make content and have fun with it. And that's what Unc has always been in the lane of. Yes, I love competition. I love competitive manner, but there's no shot. But for the young guys, with more people getting out of the way, if you're a new and up and coming person, you should be happy, because that just means that this is a great purge, and it's gonna purge people out of the way that you may have lost to or had to go through to get to this level. But interesting new setup. Nick Mazesko, shout out to Mazesko. He's actually on my intro to my videos. Shout out to him and User. Broke it down to where the top four, Henry, John Beast, Astro, and Drini are already locked, and then you're gonna be Madden Bowl qualifiers that pay out money, but ultimately is going to lead to another group of winners, and then the last set of people is going to go based on the point system. But those people already locked can come into these events and play to, one, push out competition, and then two, they're playing with house money. They got a chance to win money when they're already locked for the Pro League. So at the end of the day, do what I've always told you to do, which is play Madden for you. Don't come out here trying to spend money having the best team, because even if you got the best team, a lot of these guys, the amount of time and money they put into the game, it ain't gonna matter, you know. So just have fun with it. Do what you intend to do with the game. But ultimately, I feel like everybody got in a war with people who playing offline who have no intention on spending money on the game anyways. And now that has backfired long term. It looked cool, but then now you develop these grifters of people who make a lot of money off making content, disagreeing with everything that the culture or EA does. So, you know, I can't be fooled by somebody who makes money off of just fueling negativity against the community at all times for clicks and likes and for clout. So it goes both ways. Ultimately, I've enjoyed the game so far with the Evos. One thing that I did say about college football is I hope they didn't bring that slot machine aspect into Madden. But guess what? Just like a casino, they brought out a steak, they brought out free drinks, girls, and skimpy clothes, and played some music and got some flashy lights. And then they dropped the Evos, and we all in there pulling the slot machine, just like a clown, anyways. So that's gonna be interesting to see how many coins we had to pour into trying to make the perfect player. And sometimes you're gonna crap out and make a worse player and spend more coin, like I did yesterday. So, you know, I put the clown suit on and the red nose myself. But ultimately, I've been having fun with the game. I think what a lot of people should do is what I'm about to do is grind the events. You know, like until rank drops, you just jump in the head to head and sweat your head off. You know, like that's cool if you're going for a leaderboard grinding or whatever, but it's not healthy for you. I've done the leaderboard grind. It is not healthy. I'm going to have fun playing the events and just trying to grind coin through the event and get my coin stack back up without having to rip my pockets off. But shout out to everybody in here now. Football season is here. Madden is here, and we are gonna enjoy it and not be stressed out. We're not gonna rage and have bad mental health over John Madden football. We're gonna enjoy it, have fun for the time that it's fun, and when it's over with, we're gonna get off the train. All right, and I encourage y'all to do some things that I'm doing, which is making Evos out of players on your team that people don't know. I think Evos have brought back theme team building and allow people to really have fun theme team building where you're not so far out of the loop. You could build a team with Evos with your favorite squad, and who cares if somebody got +1 speed. Just get better at the game, learn your concepts, run some off meta, do some things that other people don't do, as well as learn the meta because people are gonna run it. And then just have fun with the game, bro. Now let me get into the comments before we get started. Man, it's all about the brag. He said, never wrong, just early. We always ahead of the game. Big Jeff Becker. What up? Zay. Right about the welcome packs and pure version of Caleb Williams card. I told you. Yeah, that's always going to be the challenge, Zay. Want to be good and mad at work on your user skill? Talk to me. Driller. I mean, I feel like with all that was going on in the game, I think the skill gap is really scheme over team. Thank you, Jeff. I think this proves it that with the Evos, okay, somebody got a dude seen my Josh Williams and my Alontae Taylor and was like, I guess you can't run man coverage. Yeah, if you run brain dead man coverage where your player has to basically have one step, that's what adjustments are for. And user skills is you switch sticking anyways. If I got a 6'3" cornerback that's 86 speed, it's my fault if I can't switch onto him and read the routes that's coming, or send a blitz or make them think. So I think right now, I know I'm going to be running dollar. I know I'm going to be running either single mug or nickel wide as my nickel. And then I'm torn between running Cub or double mug. I think Cub works really good against runners and people that like to stretch and dive you. And but I think double mug, a blitz versus somebody who's not really the best at route concepts and reading the defense. When you send in the guys, I like that. So I'm gonna flirt between them, and I'm gonna have I'm gonna be able to run a multitude of defenses and come out of my shell this year. Because the Tennessee Titans are gonna be running nickel wide in real life, so I wanted to get a little bit more familiar with nickel.